Hey everyone, it's John Gonzalez here. Welcome to Big League Dreaming, the show about baseball, dreams, and family. It is a show with a dad and his three sons talking about the game they love. Big League Dreaming, the podcast. Excited. This is season number 5, and we're having a great year this year. A lot of great guests, a lot of great topics of conversation. It's almost May is right around the corner, so that means we've got about a month into the major league season, and we've got some certain front runners already, some surprises. It's been a fun spring season. Yeah, I guess spring, not spring training. The major league season has begun. Let's introduce the sons that are on today's podcast. Let's go all the way to Charlotte, North Carolina. It is Zach Gonzalez, and you can see by his hat, he's the Mariners fan. Zach, how you doing?
I'm doing great. Glad we could all connect and chat for a little while tonight.
Yes, glad to get back at it. Joining us, son number 2. He's based in Grand Rapids, Michigan. I can't tell what cap he has on, but let's tell you this: he's a Mets fan, right?
The skull. I got the skull
You
today.
got the skull on today.
Yep, my skeleton. Yeah, I'm doing good. I'm excited for this episode. It'll be a little different, little fun one we're doing tonight. We're gonna be drafting our favorite baseball stadium foods because the NFL draft is going on right now as we record this, and it's going on all weekend.
That's right. Last year I was at the draft because it was in Detroit and got to be at Ford Field and see the thousands and thousands, the record-setting crowd they had at Ford Field. And of course, the city of Detroit. That was crazy that I was there last year. This year it's in what, Green Bay, right?
Yeah, Green Bay. Yep.
I almost went. Some friends of mine said, "Hey, let's go." And I'm like, I don't know if I want to go to Green Bay this time of year. But I love this concept for a show for Big League Dreaming. We're talking baseball because that's what the show is all about. We should mention real quick, son number 3 is Zane Gonzalez. He's the Red Sox fan, and he is not able to make it. His season's wrapping up, or I don't think they're wrapping up. Yeah, I guess they are wrapping up pretty soon. He coaches baseball at the NAIA School of Indiana University South Bend, and they're wrapping up their regular season, and they'll be going into playoffs pretty soon. Speaking of Red Sox and Mariners, Zach, I just got off the phone with a good friend of mine a few minutes ago. He was at Fenway Park where the Red Sox were playing the Mariners, and he's not a huge baseball fan like us, but he sat in the second row near the Red Sox bench, and he said there were fans heckling some Mariners player, and the Mariners player came over and told him pretty much to shut up, and went up to plate and hit a 3-run home run. Immediately,
I wonder what game he was at.
I don't know. It had to be yesterday or the day before, and he came back. He said the Mariners player hit the home run, came back to the fans, and said, "There you go."
Nice.
Yeah. And I'm like, wow, that's a good story. You're always going to have. I said, but you need to remember the names of the guys. He's like, there was some Mariners guy. Anyway, Ballpark food. So I've been to Comerica a couple times already this year, and both times had the same thing. So this will be fun. Ty, why don't you tell us how we're going to do this draft today?
Yeah, so we're gonna draft our favorite baseball stadium foods. I think we'll spin a wheel here to get our draft picks.
And while Ty's doing that, folks, Billy Dreaming, like I said, is a show about baseball, dreams, and family. And we talk so many different topics on the show. We'll have guests. We'll talk about the major league season, college season. We need to talk college baseball pretty soon, Zach, right? Just going to talk about Zane's season. Draft is right around the corner in June, right? June, right? July.
July,
July.
because it's the same time as the All-Star break.
Yeah, Futures games coming up. I think you're going to that this year. So, yeah, a lot to talk about still coming up this season on Big League Dreaming. Today, like Ty said, we're going to talk drafting our best ballpark food. I'm a professional eater.
All right, I got the wheel pulled up here. You guys can't see it, but
Okay.
I'll spin it.
We'll trust you.
And it's spinning right now. And all right, pick number 1. You gotta believe me on this one. It's Dad.
Okay.
All right. So
Yep, you got first pick.
Okay.
And pick number 2.
Snake draft, right?
Snake draft is Zach. You got pick number 2, which means I'm last pick.
All right. That's the way it should be.
I'm in the middle. Okay.
All right, so you can start off, Dad.
All right.
First round pick.
This is going to be my first draft pick for something I would have at a ballpark, whether it's Comerica, it doesn't matter, right? Whatever park I'm at, I'm going to have this food, right?
What is it?
All right. My number 1 pick, it's got to be a hot dog, right?
Hot dog.
Off the board.
Off the board, number one. I mean, nothing says a ballpark like a good old Frank 100% beef. You know, put a little bit of mustard on it. If you get crazy, maybe some, some grilled onions or something like that.
Who's got the best hot dog?
Comerica has a really good hot dog. I'm trying to think of St. Louis had a good hot dog, I remember. I remember that ballpark hot dog we had in Baltimore at Camden Yards.
Yeah.
That was great.
The triple dog, the yard dog.
Anything with it, that had 3-foot long hot dogs in it. So yeah, that was crazy. But yeah, just a good old fashioned hot dog. I mean, that's classic dog and a beer, right? There you go.
Have you had any of those ones at Cleveland?
I have. I don't remember them very well. It's been a long time since
They
I've been
have
to
like some
Cleveland.
crazy ones with like peanut butter and Fruit Loops and stuff. They have like some really, really wild combinations. I think the best hot dogs at Wrigley though.
Wrigley, yeah. Gosh, why didn't I think about Wrigley?
That's my
Dodger
favorite.
dogs.
Dodger dogs.
Dodger dogs got to be way up there. Didn't we have the Skyline chili hot dogs at the Reds?
At the Reds, yes.
Oh, yeah.
I feel like those were really good.
Skyline chili at the ballpark there. What is that? Great American Ballpark?
Great American Ballpark, yeah.
Yeah. I was just there last year for opening day and had to have one of those. That was great. How did I forget that? Yeah, that was a great ballpark. But Dodger dogs too. It's been a long time since I've been out to Chavez Ravine. And that's just an incredible atmosphere too. So yeah, hot dog off the board. There you go, number one.
Okay, so pick number 2. So we're doing 4 picks, right? And then we'll see who came up with the best 4. Is that essentially what we're doing?
Yeah.
Okay. I think I'm gonna go for a different one because I don't think Ty is gonna pick my other one. I'm gonna go with the chicken tender basket with fries.
Ooh.
Chicken tender with fries.
Yep.
Wow.
I'm gonna
My
go
goodness.
a tender basket. It's like you can get it at every single ballpark. You know it's gonna be a good value for what you're buying. You're gonna get some protein. The fries are always gonna be, maybe not amazing, but it's just kind of like one of those fallback foods where you know for sure if you're not feeling this or feeling that, you can just go get a chicken tender basket for cheap and crush it.
You could have
All
kept
right.
that one for the next round.
That wasn't on your list?
Well, okay, it was not on my list, but I will say this. I went last week to Comerica, got there a little early, and we went through to the beer hall because we got in really early and we had to stick around. It was raining a little bit, so we ordered some food there, and someone said, "Hey, these guys have the best chicken tender basket ever." I'm like, "Really?" So I said, "All right, I'll order one" because it sounded good with fries. Never ordered chicken tenders with fries before in my life. It was actually
What?
really good. I was like surprised.
I get them all the time. All the time.
Yeah, those are good. Those are solid.
All
That's a
right.
classic.
Well, I guess for kids. I guess I'm a kid now since that's what I had at the ballpark. But first time I ever ordered it, and I probably ordered it for you guys when you were kids. All right, chicken tender basket with fries, number 2.
All right. That means it's my pick. I'm going. So this might have even been my first pick, even if I was the first in the order. But I'm going with a bag of peanuts.
Oh, that was next on my list.
Can't beat that.
No, because they get all over the place, right, Ty?
Yep. Get all over the place. Crunch them. Step on them. Make a mess. Yep. And I feel like you can always smell them when you walk into the Whitecaps games too. Nice and roasted, ready to go. Bag of peanuts. And then for my next pick, because I get to go again, I'm going to go with something kind of like Zach, surprisingly. Not chicken strips, but I'm going chicken fries.
Chicken fries. All right, like at the Whitecaps, right?
Yep. Chicken fries. Never go wrong with chicken fries.
You guys crushed the chicken fries back in the
Wow.
day.
Yeah, we used to get those all the time. Chicken fries.
Chicken fries. That is a little bit of a shocker there. Getting together.
I wrote down 14 items and chicken fries was not on my list.
Really?
Yeah,
Yeah, I guess I just forgot about it.
Chicken fries and chicken tenders not on my list. So That's crazy.
Chicken strips wasn't on my list.
Getting back to your peanuts, the number 3 pick, one of the most irritating things, right? People that don't sit in their normal seats until the normal people show up for those seats, and they've already crushed half the bag of their nuts, and the shells are all over the place.
That
Oh, is
is
this
No
your
unfortunate.
seat?
courtesy.
Oh, is this your seat? Yeah, sorry about that.
I agree. You can definitely smell the peanuts at the Whitecap Stadium when you go in there. Being on the cleaning crew in Myrtle Beach, I hated peanuts so much.
Well, you had the boiled ones, didn't you?
We had both, but like they would be so hard to get cleaned up. Like they're so annoying. You basically pressure wash them from the top level all the way down to the bottom and then sweep it into a dustpan.
Yeah, it'd be a pain. Pain.
Okay, I think I know what Dad's gonna pick, so I'm gonna take this one from him, and I'm gonna say for my second one, soft serve ice cream.
Nice.
That'd be
Yep.
your mom.
I mean, on a warm, hot summer day at a ball game, getting some ice cream, that's like the best. It's gotta be.
Or Dippin' Dots.
Oh, don't be slipping out of their other things here too soon.
I
Well,
mean,
I'll
I
tell
feel
you,
like it's same category, right?
yeah, pretty much the same.
Yeah, it's the same thing.
It's the same thing. But I tell you what, I don't know if both you guys were at the game and Zane was there too. Not too long ago when we took all the families together, maybe before kids, and we got the big megaphones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think maybe Emerald, Zach, maybe your girls were a little little. We got the big megaphones of ice cream.
Yeah, I remember that.
That's fun.
Yeah, I mean the whole like people collect the mini helmets for the ice cream. So like you go to a stadium and you get the ice cream and now you have like the commemorative ice cream helmet. And there's people that have like displays and all of their ice cream helmets that they've gotten over the years. They'll do the special like we're doing a City Connect ice cream helmet, things like that. People go crazy for ice cream at ballparks.
All right, good pick. Good pick. All right, it's coming up to me to wrap up round number 2. This was almost my number 1 pick. Almost number 1 pick.
I want to guess, but I'm not going to because I don't want Zach to steal it.
Oh, he won't steal it because it's obvious what my next pick's going to be.
Really?
Oh, it's so obvious. I mean, this could have been my number 1 pick because when I go to a ballpark, if I can get nachos, the chips with
Ooh.
cheese all over and some jalapenos, and a little bit of salsa in there too. I mean, come on. That's just like you can just sit there and it gets all over your hands and your mouth, and you're looking for a napkin, and then all of a sudden there's a foul ball not too far from you. Then you got to juggle your beer too. I mean, that's the other thing too. Like the beer and nachos, I mean, washes it down. I mean, nachos to me are like almost number 1 between hot dog and nachos. That's border. It's like neck and neck.
Just don't set him down on the seat.
Nacho butt,
That's a good pick.
nachos all the way.
You do always buy nachos every
I do.
time.
Yeah.
Now that I think about it. Okay, not on my list. Dad, you get one more pick.
Oh, that's right. It's coming back.
Good draft.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
You get your final pick.
Yeah, we'll see. Okay, this next one's gonna be
He's not
all right.
ready.
No, well, I am ready, but I was gonna go with I think this might fall into the Dippin' Dots ice cream category, so I'll just throw it out there, but it's not gonna be my official pick. It's gonna be
I told you he was going to go ice cream, Ty.
the lemon chill. Lemon chill is also kind of in the same category,
Oh, all
right?
right.
That's,
Yeah.
that's a good one. But my next pick will surprise you, but it is a throwback to our Whitecaps day, the West Michigan Whitecaps. This is probably my first love for the first 10 years. The stadium was, I had to have one of these every game. You guys probably don't remember this. It's the swimming pig, the pork chop sandwich.
Oh, yeah.
That swimming pig, you get a big old pork chop sandwich. Now, there you would have some grilled vegetables on it, barbecue sauce. I mean, a good pork sandwich also to me is like one of the best ballpark foods you can have.
Mm,
Barbecue.
that was my next pick, Dad. But I wasn't going to say the swimming pig. I was just going to say barbecue in general at the ballpark because like a really good like pulled chicken sandwich or like a pulled pork sandwich with the local kind of barbecue sauce that they have. I know when we were in Baltimore, they had that really famous barbecue joint out in right center field.
Boogs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was barbecue was going to be my next pick.
Yeah. And barbecues, that's ballpark food right there.
Okay. I get this food all the time when we go to the ball game, and my girls love it too, especially my oldest. I'm gonna go with popcorn.
Come on.
Yep, yep.
Come on.
I'm gonna go popcorn. It's a classic. I mean, you kind of have it's kind of like the same category as peanuts, where it's just like it's such a classic little ballpark snack. You're just like watching the game, just like snacking on some popcorn mindlessly while you watch baseball. Like it just fits.
Good pick.
That was my next pick.
Corn.
Yes. Well, Dad took my next pick, so blame him.
I don't know what to pick now. I thought I was gonna have that.
Good stuff off the board.
All right. You know what? I'm gonna go with something that I usually don't get, but
Okay.
but I did get it on Whitecaps opening day because it was Lent, so I couldn't really get anything. I'm like, what do I get? It was actually really good, and I think the last time me and you went to a game, Dad, you got one, and it's kind of random. Like you don't like go to the ballpark to get it, but if you get it, it's really good. A hot pretzel with cheese.
Yes. That's on my list.
Great idea. Yeah. The pretzel with cheese or mustard, hot mustard or something like that.
Yep.
You know,
And I never really get those, but I was like the only thing I could get that Friday. And I was like, hey, these are really good.
yeah. Just chew on them. You know, it's like a pretzel rod. You know, hey, hey.
The pretzel is so risky though, because it's like 50. You're either gonna get like a good one that's like kind of squishy and some good cheese, or it's just been in there for way too long. And when you have an overcooked pretzel, like you can't even eat it. It's
Yeah,
just
that's
so
true.
gross.
Just
So
dunk it in a beer.
it's like a gamble.
We got one pretzel on opening day as well at Co-America. Same reason, because it was a Friday, and we got the pretzel, and I bring them back to the to our seats for your mom, and she took a bite. She's like, "Oh, it's cold." That's the other thing too, right?
Yeah.
Get a pretzel, it's cold, thoroughly hot. It's got to be perfect. You're right. It's got to be perfect, and then it's really good. Then it's a really good ballpark.
It's
food.
way up there on my list. If you
Yeah.
find a good warm pretzel that's like cooked at the right amount of time, like
Yep.
those are super good.
You
Great.
got to get it right when you get there. Then they're ready.
All right. Are you going again, Ty?
I think I am. Will this be my last
This
pick?
is your
then?
last
This is it.
pick.
Yeah.
Man. There's
So many good things left.
So many options. There's still so many options left. All right. I think I'm gonna do one, but I also have an honorable mention. I'll wait till.
Should we do honorable mention after the draft is done?
We'll see how things are going.
Yeah, we'll do it after the draft. but
Yeah, that way
my
you don't
final-
give something away.
My final pick is a brat,
That's where I
but
was going next.
it's got to be a discount brat. It's got to be on one of the brat days.
Dime Dog Day.
Tastes better when it's discounted. Like when the Whitecaps do the dollar brat days, get like 3 of them. It's the only time I'm getting one, and they're so good.
All right.
Discount brat.
Discount bra. Yeah.
What about for our listeners that don't know what that is?
Discount brat?
No, like brats in general.
Brats?
It's a very Midwest thing.
That's like basically a hot dog, but just beefed up. Big
Sausage. Yeah.
Yeah.
We had one in Milwaukee when we went to the Brewers game.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That was good. That was like top pick.
We also had. Oh wait, I'm not going to say that because that might be on someone's list.
Ooh. Spoiling. Yeah, the brats in Milwaukee were really good.
Okay, final pick. There's a lot of good options still out there, but I'm going to go with a burger or a chicken sandwich.
Nice. That was my
Like-
other option.
You can get a chicken sandwich, a grilled chicken sandwich, or a burger at any ballpark and, put on there whatever you want. Lettuce, tomato, relish, mustard, ketchup, pickles, however you like it. I feel like with burgers and sandwiches, typically a stadium is going to have like a specialty version, like their own kind of local spin on the burger itself, or maybe they have like, I don't know, just like something unique to their stadium that they do. Kind of like the Whitecaps back in the day, they used to have that Fifth Third burger challenge,
Okay.
things like that. So yeah, I'm going to go with burger or chicken sandwich for my fourth and final pick.
All right. So it's up to me now?
Yeah.
I think you picked 4.
No, because you
No.
started off with 1.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah, you got 1 left.
All right, so the last pick in our 4-round draft between the three of us doing our favorite ballpark foods of all time. A lot to choose from. I have an honorable mention, Ty. I'm going to go with my official pick, last pick of the draft, Philly cheesesteak.
Nice.
I mean, come on, right? Philly
Yeah.
cheesesteak sandwich. You know, you want your beef, but you just want something hearty to get you through the game. You've had your hot dog to kick off the game, maybe some nachos in the mid innings, but you're still hungry. Philly cheesesteak all the way.
Nice. In Philadelphia.
In Philadelphia, yeah. Doesn't get any better than that.
Nice. So who's your honorable mention?
Well, okay, I'm gonna go honorable mention. I'm surprised this didn't make the list here. I had a friend get this at Comerica last week when we were there, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I forgot about that, and it makes perfect sense. Cracker Jack.
Nice.
Yeah, I wrote that one down. Buy me some
Cracker
peanuts and
Jack.
Cracker Jacks.
There you go. That's my honorable mention.
Nice. Yeah, that's a classic. Classic. Zach, you got an honorable mention?
I mean, I love pizza. I feel like you can find that at a lot of ballparks pretty easily, but I had Cracker Jacks, sunflower seeds written down. Honorable mention, I know Zane is the candy guy, but I'd say probably your favorite candy. You know, cotton candy or like M's, like the licorice rope, any kind of like candy, whatever your special thing is. If you don't want to get into like, I don't know, like the dry like popcorn or caramel corn Cracker Jacks, if that isn't your thing, then candy's always an alternative too at the ballpark when you go.
Yeah, that's a good
Nice.
pick. Bought
Yep.
I bought a lot of cotton candy back in the day for you three hoodlums at the ballpark running around.
And lemon chills.
And lemon chills. That was a good one too.
Lemon chills in the outfield bleachers.
Best times. All right, Ty, why don't you tell us your honorable mention?
All right, my honorable mention was pizza, but has to be at Comerica.
Amen. I agree.
They got the best pizza there. It's different. It's way different than anything.
And it's a good bargain too. You get a pretty big slice of pizza there.
Yep.
And it feels like you're getting your money's worth. I bought 2, like on opening day this year. I bought 2 after our dog. I bought 2 slices of pizza, and your mom and I shared one just to kind of like save the other one for a little later. We barely finished the one by ourselves, and I don't think we finished the second one. It was that big.
They're massive there, and I think they grill them or something because they taste way different.
They do, yeah. Good pick.
Well,
But it's gotta be
Ty,
Comerica.
you've been to City Field recently, right? Don't they have like good New York pizza up there?
I don't remember if I got pizza when I was there. That was it was almost 10 years ago. That was 2016. So that was 9 years ago. I don't remember what pizza or anything they had.
I don't remember really getting pizza in Chicago either. I feel like we would always get hot dogs at Wrigley Field.
Yeah. Wrigley's got the best dogs.
I know in 2023 when we did our ballpark tour to Camden Yards and then to Milwaukee and then the White Sox in Chicago at Comiskey, former Comiskey, right? I know that we had cheese curds in Milwaukee. And that was good too.
Yeah, that was really good.
Regional cuisine.
The fries with the curds. That was good.
We
Then we
were-
got one for free because they were supposed to stop selling them, and they gave us like 2 more.
yeah, they just like, oh, here's your order. Like, okay, thank you. Guess we're gonna eat more cheese. What do we? What's that, Zach?
I have a memory of back to the pizza. Sorry, I have a memory of being at Tiger Stadium eating pizza with you, Dad.
Yeah.
and Ty, and I can't remember, but I kind of feel like they gave you like a whole.
You can buy a whole pizza, yes. In fact, at
Remember that,
Comerica,
Ty?
Yeah, I kind of remember that. Where were we sitting? Were we in the outfield?
We were upper deck on the third base side.
Okay, yeah, I kind of remember that. How old's I? 2?
probably 2 or 3, yeah. Yeah, that I took you guys to. I mean, that's a long drive. It's 2.5 hours to go from Grand Rapids to Detroit. But I vividly remember getting all 3 of you guys in the car, like on a weekday game, right? Getting out of work early, picking you guys up, and then just flying down to Detroit. I knew my way, how to navigate traffic, where to go, where to park, and just getting there right at first pitch. I think
Wow, it's
back to that, I'm
crazy.
like, that's crazy.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Who does that? Takes 3 boys under the ages of 5, you know, under the ages of 6 to go to like a midweek game against the Marlins. I think that's why we went, because it was like one of the first year of interleague,
Yeah.
and I wanted you guys to see a National League team.
Was Wub there?
Maybe it was just the two of you. Zach, may have to research what year we started interleague play,
I think it was 97.
because I remember the Marlin mascot being.
I think it was 1997.
Billy the Marlin.
If it was 97, Wub was just a baby.
Which
One
he wouldn't
year.
have came.
I bet you Zane stayed home.
He may have stayed home.
There's no
What
way
year?
you would take
Let me
a
see.
1-year-old in the
Let's see.
car
Interleague
with
play.
baby formula.
All right, the first interleague game, June 12, 1997.
And I think that was that month of June or July that we went. So Zane would have been 1 year old. Yeah.
He would have been
Probably
11 months old, changing
probably,
diapers.
probably didn't take him.
No
Probably
shot.
It was just the 3 of us.
Let's see. Tigers, Marlins, 3-game series, June 16th.
Yeah.
It wasn't even one yet.
I'll have to see if your mom remembers that.
So I was 4.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow. I thought I was younger than that.
Yeah. You're getting old like all of us.
What about corn dogs, Ty? You didn't mention corn dogs.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever got a corn dog at a ball game.
One of my buddies bought a corn dog at a what were we at? Panthers game? Yeah, I went to a Panthers game. He went and got a corn dog, and I was like, "What?"
Corn dogs.
I don't think I've ever got one. Elephant ears is another good one though at the Whitecaps. They have
Yeah,
those
I think
giant
minor league ballpark food is the best, because it's usually pretty affordable. Like we said, dime dog night. Remember those days when we go get 10 hot
Yeah.
dogs, give you guys $1 each, and you go get 10 hot dogs.
One time, Mom made us get like 100 of them and freeze them all.
What?
She was a little insane.
Yeah, go get 100 of them, $10.
No, the best was like at the end of the game on our normal night, and they'd have extra hot dogs left over, right?
Oh yeah,
Walk
Yeah,
out.
last game of a homestand.
Yeah, walk out. They're just giving away hot dogs.
by that time the pig was just launching them everywhere, just throwing them everywhere. He had like a whole bucket of them, just throwing them to nobody.
And the players, that's what the players got to eat after the game.
Yeah, the dime dogs
Leftover dime dogs. They had to be happy. All right, so
So gross.
Ty, did you keep track of each individual list?
Well, I know mine.
I know mine.
I know mine. All right, I'll
Mine
start
was-
since
mine
I was
was-
first.
Yeah, you start.
So I opened up the draft with hot dog. Then I went with nachos, which I couldn't believe nachos were still on the board and available at that point in the draft. Then for my third pick was barbecue. And then I ended it with Philly cheesesteak. Honorable mention, and I went with Cracker Jacks.
I went chicken tender basket with fries and then ice cream, specifically soft serve ice cream, but kind of Dippin' Dots roped into that as well. But at number 3, I went popcorn, and 4 was a burger or a chicken sandwich. My honorable mention was candy.
And then I went peanuts, round 1. Then I went chicken fries. Then I went, what did I go after that? Drawing a blank.
What did you have for your third?
I went popcorn, whatever was right after popcorn.
What did I go with?
Oh my gosh.
I know I went with brats.
Brats. I think it was brats, wasn't it? Yeah, it was brats.
I never got a 4th pick.
Yeah, you got it.
I never got a 4th pick.
We'll have to replay the video. Rewind it.
I don't remember my 4th pick.
You just said you knew your list and you only had 2 of them? Dad had to give you broth.
Wow.
Peanuts, chicken fries, brats. Oh, pretzel.
Pretzel. There you go.
See, it's because I never get it. And you took my popcorn, so I was thrown off. I thought I had popcorn solidified. And then when you said popcorn, I'm like, man, what do I pick now? Oh, I know. Something I never get. That's what it was.
Well, I think I benefited from this draft of going first, so I'm sorry, but my list is easily the best.
Well, let's see. I'm gonna Google. Let me Google classic baseball stadium food. See what comes up.
It's just gonna be a picture of a hot dog.
Yeah, right.
I mean, they have a hot dog race, right?
Ooh, classic ballpark fare. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, there's 5 of them on here. This is just what Google said. Classic baseball food. Number 1, hot dog. Number 2, peanuts and Cracker Jacks. Number 3, fries.
Chicken fries.
Just fries. Chicken fries. Yep.
Tender and fries.
Number 4. You're gonna love this, Dad. Chicken strips.
So I got number 3 and number 4.
Wow. All right. Well,
And
maybe
number 5, sandwiches.
chicken sandwich. Yeah.
It says Philly cheesesteaks. Many stadiums offer a variety of sandwiches.
Yeah. I don't know. Nachos feel like it should have been in that list easily.
Yeah, it should. So should pretzel.
I guess people could let us know what they think, right, Ty?
Yeah, let us know in the comments who's got the best list and what should have we drafted that we didn't draft. What would your list look like? That's what we want to know.
Yeah. Tell us.
Let us know in the comments.
All right, guys. This was a lot of fun. We should do these drafts more often. Maybe next time we'll do on favorite beverages.
Yeah, that's what we should do. I think coffee would be on mine.
Some of these cold nights, yeah, hot coffee, hot chocolate, right?
Yeah, coffee in like the 8th inning when it's super, super cold. I'm better than that. After you had a bunch of food and a bunch of beer, and then you just digest with the coffee. Probably be my top pick.
It's been 80s down here. Like, I don't know what you mean by cold when it gets cold.
It gets freezing the second it gets dark.
Yeah, no kidding. This time of year. All right, let's see what else is coming up. We have a big series this weekend. Zach, who you guys playing for the Mariners?
They took 2 or 3 from the Red Sox. They won the day game, getaway day, and they're headed to Seattle to play 3 this weekend against the Miami Marlins. So a team that's rebuilding, kind of at the bottom of their division. So hopefully the Mariners can get some wins this weekend.
Yeah, they should be able to win 2 or 3 easily, I would think. Although Marlins, you know, every once in a while, right? They have what's his name, the starter that's really good.
Sandy Alcantara.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
So 2 of 3 if he's pitching, 2 or 3. Let's see. Mets home or away, Todd? You know,
I believe they're away. They just swept the Phillies though. 3 games.
Mets have been hot.
They're on fire. Yeah,
I mean, they're one of the hottest teams
I
in
think they're
baseball.
undefeated at home, or they might have lost 1 game. I think they're like 12-0 at home.
Yeah, they're for real this year.
Yeah, they look good. They're off to a good start.
Speaking of being off to a good start after that horrible opening series against the Dodgers, although there were a lot of good things for the Tigers in that Dodgers series. The Dodgers have come back to earth since that crazy start that they had. Padres look like they're the real deal out in the West. But then the Tigers beat, the Padres 2 out of 3, and Tigers own the AL Central right now, which is pretty amazing. They're home this weekend against the Orioles, and the Orioles, preseason, everyone said they're one of the top teams, but they've struggled a little bit. But they're still a good team to play, so it should be good. I'm hoping the Tigers can take 2 out of 3. They've been winning after losing that series, the first one. I think they've won every one, right? Zach, do you remember?
I'm not sure. I mean, they took the series against the Mariners, second series of the year.
I think they've won every series.
Yeah, I think they have.
So, yeah,
they should have swept the Royals.
They should have. Yeah, they win 3 out of 4 against the Royals. Royals all struggling right now, so that's update on our teams.
Yep,
it's going to be a fun season. But good luck to your Lions drafting this weekend. At
the end of they got like worst picks. That's okay. They're going to kick off the preseason at the Hall of Fame game against Jim Harbaugh, so that'll be good.
Yeah, that'll be fun.
That'll be fun. Talking football in July. We're in the middle of our baseball season by then. But that'll be good. All right, guys.
People are already talking about Gopher football.
I've had a lot of fun. Thanks, guys, thank you everyone for joining the podcast. Big League Dreaming, a show about baseball, dreams, and family. I'm John Gonzalez, signing off for Zach Gonzalez in North Carolina and Ty Gonzalez in Grand Rapids. Zane, hopefully from South Bend, will be on the show soon as the season gets over. Thank you, everyone, for joining us on today's episode, the Baseball Food Draft. Ty, where can people get more information if they want to follow the show and see what we're doing?
Yeah, you can listen to us on Spotify or Apple Podcasts or wherever you get your podcasts. Big League Dreaming the Podcast, of course, here on YouTube, Big League Dreaming the Podcast. We're also on TikTok at Big League Dreaming. And give us a follow on Twitter, X actually, at BLD Pod. That's at BLD POD. We'd love to connect with you and stay tuned for more episodes. Think we might do the B-Dubs All You Can Eat Challenge again. There's traditionals this year, so stay tuned.
We're really going to do it?
If you wait till June, I'll do it with you guys when I come up.
I was texting Zane. He said me and him could do 100 easy. So maybe we do a battle, us two versus you two.
That would be fun.
So stay tuned for the B-Dubs challenge.